All right, what's good, y'all? It's another one of that Say So gang. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so real quick, I just want to tap on this topic on the. It's a trending topic with this bisexual poly couple. Um, the channel, they do have a YouTube channel. They go by Passion Jones. If not, if I'm not right, I'm gonna put it in my description. So just look there as well. But yeah, they are a. It's a woman. Her name's Passion, and she got two. She got a husband first, and then she had a boyfriend that added to their relationship later. And I just wanted to go ahead and give my review on this, my opinion on what they got going on. I did watch one of their YouTube videos on just the poly couple shit and everything like that, and how they came about and stuff like that. So it was really interesting, and I really wanted to just go ahead and tap on this topic. All right. So, all right. So, how I look at this is first, I have a mixed opinion on it. I do think that it is dope that they are beating reality norms and they're doing them regardless of what people think. And they seem to be happy. They're all in it together. No one's being forced, is what it seems like for the most part. So I would say that I think that is dope that they're doing, they're just going against reality norms and doing what they want to do regardless. All right. I appreciate Passion for her kind of mindset for accepting bisexual men and etc. All right. So that's my general opinion on it. Now, when it comes down to the individuals, I don't know any of them. However, when I put myself in their shoes, I feel as if the woman has to be the one wearing the pants because you can just tell based off their energy. And on top of that, I look at like if I put myself in their shoes as a man, I would have to be the one who chose to have this arrangement as far as a polyamorous relationship. I would have to be the one to choose to do that, and I would have to be the one in control of that, basically. And the reason why I don't do it is because I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it as if the woman has to be the one dominant in this situation because it's two men, right? When I put myself in the men's shoes, I don't know how they do that. I don't know what their sex life is like, so you never know. They could probably not even be having sex with this woman. But from what they said in the video, we're going to go off of what they said. They do all have sex. They don't believe in messing around outside of their out of their three-way relationship. All right. So it's not like poly just means that you go from, your relationship with the two people that you got and then go into messing around with randoms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what poly is. That's just an excuse to cheating. You know what I'm saying? So I did like that they added that on there. Now, me personally, I'm a traditional bisexual man. So even though there hasn't been a tradition for bisexuality or gay lifestyle, I like to apply a lot of traditional norms to my gay relationships or bisexual relationships, whatever you want to call it. Only thing that I've done with my relationships that would be considered a little poly would be that me and some of my prior boyfriends that are also bisexual, we have been allowing each other to mess around with women or get some pussy, I should say, if we want to. You know what I'm saying? And it's not considered cheating or whatever, but I've never done it with a dude. I think that that's where the traditional thing comes in. I'm too territorial, you know what I'm saying? So that's why poly just wouldn't work for a person like me because if there's no kind of territory or there's no ownership that I have over you, then I don't really see any benefit in fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my kind of personality. But I don't knock it. I don't knock what they got going on because that works for them. I'm for everybody doing what works for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do what works for me. Do what works for you. Just listen to a nigga, hear a nigga out, and learn some game from him because you can still learn something even from people that you don't walk in the same life with. or the same walk of life with. You know what I'm saying? Just because y'all don't agree with everything don't mean you can't learn something, you know? So, with that being said, I did watch their video, and I there's things I may disagree with, but it doesn't matter if I disagree. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If they're happy with it, that's them. And another thing I would like to say is she's also having these men's children. So she's being serious with these men. It's not like she's just on some, like when most men do it, this poly shit, they don't ever want to be, committed marriage or nothing while they're doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, which that's the difference between polygamy and polyamory. You know what I'm saying? Polyamory, I think, is when you're actually with two people in a committed relationship, and polygamy is when you get to sleep around with different people but have a relationship partner at the same time. But y'all are just an open relationship. That's what happens in the gay community mostly. But what they got is it's a committed three-way relationship. So that is more respectable to me than just the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? It works for them. Plus, she's also having these men's children, which I feel like is the biggest plus to the gay men or the bisexual men. I take that back, not gay men, but bisexual men in the picture. That's the best thing for it, is because they get to still reproduce and they get to still fuck around with a dude in the same sense and be allowed to do this, and they don't have to sneak around. They're living free as hell. You know what I'm saying? Best of both worlds like a motherfucker, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I wish I wasn't as territorial, and I know that people say you can grow and stuff, but certain things I just believe is who you are, or whenever you accept it, that's who you are, and I do accept that. I don't want to share my person. I don't thrive for anything like that. I don't thrive for watching my partner have sex with nobody else. I don't thrive on none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, in my sense, what me and Scissor want to do is get a surrogate that we both want to have a baby by, rather it's a friend or even a professional surrogate, and we both get our seed off in her at each separate time so that our kids is actually related, you know what I'm saying, like biologically siblings, and then we raise them together in our marriage and etc. type shit. And I don't want the woman to be out of the picture, and that's the hardest part with me, is because a lot of these women, they'll do it, but they want to literally just adopt the kid to you. But I want to actually co-parent with the woman. That's why I prefer to do a lesbian couple. We've talked about this. We prefer to do a lesbian couple because that way we know that we don't want to mess with each other. We respect our relationships, but we also get to give this child two different homes where they got two moms and two dads. I would prefer that for my child because I don't believe in a child being raised with one sex parent. I didn't already told y'all that. I don't like it when single mothers raise children. So I'm not about to I don't want nobody to be a single parent, and I don't want nobody only having one parent to grow up with, let alone one sex. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to have both sexes. That's what creates this level of a maturity and emotional understanding at a young age that you need as you grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like both sexes are important in a child's life as they grow up. So with that being said, what they got going on, it works out. They got the woman in the home. They got two men. The kids get two dads and a mom. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a blessing. And yeah, big ups to them. I congratulate them on being trendsetters and stepping stones and starting some new shit, because that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So game recognized game. And another reason why I can't be mad at this is because this just goes to show that we're really moving into a better direction. We're moving in the right direction as a society, because that whole one way of a family being, that's just not it. That's just not the case. Even though that's what I believe in, but it's not even like really what I believe in, because I want to do it with a man. And a lot of people will say, well, how you going to be traditional, but then you gay, or you want to do it with a man, or you bisexual or whatever. That's not traditional either. So at the end of the day, even though I have traditional standards in a way, I'm still not really going off the book. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family can be anything that you want it to be, any people that you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a spouse. It doesn't have to be your birthright family. You can literally adopt people that are your community and your family. I feel like that's your family. You know what I'm saying? So family can look in all different ways. All right. So yeah, I just want to throw that on there. And shit, what else do I want to say about this? I would go into the whole, like, judging them on, them being beta males for allowing this and being with a woman and that they're sharing and all this other shit. I would go in on that, but it's just like at the end of the day, that's all opinionated and that's what they want to do. But I will go ahead and just say it. Like, I do feel like, you got to be a beta male, or you can't be no alpha or no sigma doing no shit like this just because of the territory thing. So, I will say another thing I caught from the video was that there was a little bit of bullshit that I could smell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it, on what the bullshit was, but it just seemed like there's some low self-esteem and some lack of self-love going on somewhere in there, because I just, when they say that their purpose for being poly is that they feel like they have enough love to share to other people, that to me is not valid of a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an excuse and a cop out to me to fuck around with other people. But you know what? Hey, I don't really know about this. You know what I'm saying? This is not my lane. I'm a monogamous person. So I just think that I appreciate them for everything that they doing. And I think everybody should do what the fuck make them happy. You know what I'm saying? Do what it is that makes you happy. If that's cool with y'all, do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody tell you what you should or should not do. I'm a monogamous person, but I'm not going to diss people for being poly. Just like I don't want nobody trying to tell me that I need to be on some poly shit. I already said that we all need to accept each other for who we is. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to make this community a lot better. We got to be equal, and being equal is respecting each other's opinions and lifestyles equally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, that's it for this one. Because Kelzo say so. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.